Hey everyone, so today is January 17th. I am at Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge for riding Rise of the Resistance, which I did already this morning. It was pretty cool, but I wanted to kind of give you some thoughts and some tips on the process for getting on the ride. So I'm kind of going to give you kind of a step-by-step, kind of the breakthrough of the experience that I had this morning. Hopefully it helps you with your plans for getting here to experience the ride. So basically, in regards to parking today, but it is the first day, so I don't know what the process will be going forward. But Mickey and Friends and Pixar Pals opened at 6 o'clock, no, 6:30. And then Toy Story opened at midnight. So if you were getting here early, that was definitely the place you needed to park. The official open time for Disneyland was 8 o'clock. And so basically, as long as you get inside the park by that open time, you should be at least in the running for getting in a boarding group. So basically, they let us through the turnstiles today at 5:45. Now, again, today is the first day, so I don't know what the future process is going to be, but by 5:45, they started letting us in. And so we got in, and once we were in, we basically just waited around until 8 o'clock when the app portion to board into a boarding group opened up. And at that point, I was basically in a group of about 7 people. And so what we opted to do, we made sure, of course, that everybody had the app well in advance. And then we got all of our passes on each other's phones so that we had access to everybody's information. And so getting into the boarding group was very similar to getting a fast pass, in that you need to have everybody in there, and then you just select which people you're trying to add to your boarding group. So there was, like I said, about 7 of us, and so we basically split up. Once a little before 8 o'clock, we wanted to go to different parts of the park so that we could hopefully someone would get good phone reception, which ended up being a really good thing, because I myself wasn't able to open up the app until after everybody had started getting their passes. I had gone over to Rivers of America, and I just couldn't, it wasn't showing that it was open yet for me. So I heard cheers from people around who were getting their boarding groups. I wasn't able to get in. But then fortunately, one of my friends texted that she had gotten us in group 12, which for today actually ended up being the very first group. I guess they, for some reason, don't start at number 1. They start at some other number. And so we were actually in the very first group to get onto the ride, which was really amazing. So basically, it was very beneficial in our case to have a large group of people trying, and it was beneficial that we split up so that we could try to get good reception. And then at that point, basically, we just waited until it said that our turn was up. Now, the ride didn't open right away. I don't know if it was because they were doing photos and things for the opening day, or there were some other issues. So at the moment, I actually can't even think of what time we actually got in, but we were part of the first group to go in. And then the ride itself is it's fun. Someone asked me that I was just talking to about basically the nausea aspect of things, and I am prone to getting motion sickness, so I did take Dramamine this morning. I don't know if I needed it or not, but I was fine on the ride. And as far as the intensity, there is a slight kind of drop part. Someone else has described it as like if you were falling back in a chair is kind of what it feels like. So it's not super intense. I enjoyed it. All the friends that we were with enjoyed it. So yeah, I think that's basically the essential parts of the process. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, get the app loaded, get into the park by open. Camping out isn't necessary, because basically once the official open time of the park hits, it's really kind of random on who gets even into the app and what group you get pulled into. It's just really a luck of the draw. So camping out really isn't necessary as long as you get here. And I think on a regular day they might open the turnstiles as much as an hour before the official park time open. So I would say maybe get here 2 hours, hour and a half before the official start time to try to get in. But I don't know. Today is a very different day than the rest of the days since it is opening day, so I'm not sure what the process is going to be, but that's what worked for us. We were in the first group. It was a lot of fun, and like I said, thankfully I was in a group because I wasn't able to get it for myself. So hope that helps. If you do come, hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching.